Now for something completely different. Rich Shea here with an unboxing. I'm going to try to use the 4K camera on my phone. We'll see how that works. So there's some issues with lighting. Hold on, let's see. I don't know, it's not me. But there we go. Alright, so this is Marco Pranzo's Dawn of Mankind. Tasty Minstrel Games put it out. And I said, well, okay, let's get it, right? I often like Tasty Minstrel games. It's not a big game. The box is small. You can see here, hand size. The instructions are not in booklet form. They're a flyer. I mean, it's got color, okay text, it's readable. It's not a problem there. I mean, and they show you things with arrows. It's not badly set up. It's just, in my opinion, it's not how I would do it, but keeping costs down. It was a $35 game with shipping, and it has an appendix of all the stuff, which is good. And here's the stuff. So each player gets a card, and up to 5 players, and you track some capabilities that you have at the beginning. You have religion, cooking, storytelling, and I think you can track your resources. Zeros at the top, so there's more of them as you go down. Fish, fruit, tool making material, I think, and pelts. Okay, and then you see there's room for more cards on this side, and I think everybody is the same. And there's on the back, there's a player card. So if you don't have everybody in the game, you can use the extras as quick references. So in the games, these capabilities can be added to your board, and then there's units of something, and lots of those. Then there are other capabilities. I should look at the things. So the big ones are action tiles. They're going to go on the player board and let you take the actions on your turn. The small ones, those are victory point tokens here, and I think these are, well, it doesn't actually say. Let me take a quick look. Oh. They are action tiles of a different kind. Alright, so, and the colors denote different places they could be, and these are all victory point tiles. The cardboard, as is often true for Tasty Minstrel games, is fairly thick. I mean, it's heavyweight, so that's nice. And then there's the actual board here, which will open up, and, oh, we can put it this way. Actually, we should put it this way, because here's what happens. You have meeples, and we'll get to those, and they start out as kids, teenagers, adults, and old people as you progress along, and you can follow different paths to the next thing, but you have to follow the paths. Some of the paths you end up with children. These are sort of random, set up at the beginning of the game, and control the things, and you can see the different colors and shapes, so you won't mistakenly do them. And your meeples basically go until they get old, and then they pass on, and you can get more. That's sort of the mechanic behind the game. And there's some cubes for tracking something. Then with 4 of them, I don't know exactly what they track. You could try to, oh yeah, sure, they're the art tracking cubes. So along the bottom there'll be works of art that people can make, and those are multi-step things. Anyway, so your people appear to be cave people with a club or a bag or something for each player. And then there are wooden tokens that you use to track your resources. So, I mean, this game isn't shabbily done, even though it's a small game. And apple tokens, you can steal them and use them in another game. Anyway, so, and there's actually quite a few of them. The player colors, the resource colors, they're quite nicely made, even though they're small wooden tokens. And the last thing are cards. And the cards are all, you'd think I would have a knife out by now at the beginning of my recording, right? I mean, how many games don't have cards that you can open? Works of art. They have a cost in, they could be the apples, and victory points when you make the move, so that each of them can be scored 3 different times, not necessarily by the same player. These are the setup cards, so there are 5 different, slightly different setups. Everybody's going to have 5 resources, but not the same set of them, which of course means that people won't be jumping on the same thing. There are bonus cards here. They're progress cards. Yes, you can earn progress, and they do things, endgame scoring, in-game functions, and they modify other things, as you probably saw. Let's pull out one of the player cards here. Not the best way to do this. We'll make it even closer. Here we go. Box. Card. Alright. Here's a cooking card. This cooking card, the cooking that you start with, 3 fruits, 2 victory point, 2 meats for 2 victory point, or pay food to expand the tribe. But you can get better at cooking, and you get 3 food for 4 victory points instead of 2 victory points. So it's much better. But guess what? You can't do anymore. That's right. You can't just spend food to expand your tribe. You lost a capability. So storytelling starts with a progress card's worth 2 victory points. Clan people are worth 1 at the end of the game. Now they go to 3 and 2. So you can improve your storytelling. And there are a bunch of other ones that are not like that, like dice, get a resource of your choice at the end of every turn in which you create art. All right. So there's a bunch of those. And that's pretty much it for components. It looks like an interesting worker placement, worker life story thing, with some variability due to the fact that you lay out slightly different tokens. What I didn't show you is that when you have this is like burial. So a person goes away, you wrap them up in fur, you get 7 victory points. But on the other side, there's impart wisdom, where something different happens. Actually, this is burial, impart wisdom, get victory points for the number of people you have out when you take the person off. These last things tend to be things you do at the last stage in your life, as opposed to, I think the kiddie things are light green. Yeah, where the kids play and they waste the fish, but you get 2 victory points. Playing's good. Picking fruit, they do something useful, then you get a fruit. Or maybe they can spend some food and make a tool. Man, I wish my kids could make a tool. Anyway, so that's the game. I'm looking forward to giving it a try, and we'll see how the video recording with this new format works out. And again, just so you know, I'm involved with the Meeple League, where we try to enhance and increase the amount of competitive game playing that goes on. We're at different events. We have a number of events at the World Board Gaming Championships that are part of it now. EuroQuest, Total Con, which are regional conventions that are a lot of fun. We're working with the people at PAX Unplugged now, trying to help them and having some of their tournaments count as ours. And we have some online tournament play too, which you can check out in a few games. And also, we're supportive of people who want to do competitive gameplay and want to expand it. So get in touch, meepleleague.com, and if you have an interest in that. Thanks for watching my video. Hope to do another one again soon, because that means that I got another new game to play. Bye for now.